John Barenthal. He's some ex-military. Is he? Welcome back for some more Daredevil season 2. And just to, let y'all know, from now on, I'm going to be changing the backgrounds to go along with the shows. Daredevil obviously got to have the red background, so that'll be a way to distinguish season 1 from the other ones at least. But quick recap, last episode, last season, we saw that Kingpin is in prison. Vanessa, well, him and Vanessa are married. She took off in a helicopter somewhere. Claire was MIA. Foggy and Matt are back in business. Matt got his suit. He's Daredevil officially now. RIP to Wesley. Well, not really RIP, but RIP to the character actor. He was great. And RIP Ben. Nah, fuck Wesley. RIP Ben. I forgot Ben was gone. Damn. But speaking of Wesley, Karen, you are on my radar for killing Wesley. I know her story has to get a little bit more complex considering all the stuff we know, all the stuff that the characters keep referencing about her past that we have yet to see or get any specific details on. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. Really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go.
What's wrong with you? I told you not to touch. You want to move your car? Huh?
You know we're hearing this from Daredevil's point of view.
Get on the ground.
Damn, he whipped his ass. Oh man, you were asking for him to beat you up, bringing her into here. What the fuck? Oh man, whoa, I'm feeling it already. It's back. It's fucking back. Look at him smiling. Oh, we're getting all the same symbolism. We're getting the same cinematography. You know, it just feels like the same show. Did I see John Barenthal?
You ever wake up in the morning and the second you get out of bed, it's like every molecule in your body hurts?
No, never. What, do you go back to the gym?
Hell no.
It's weird starting this out knowing that Foggy knows he's Daredevil. This is so crazy.
You know, Karen's been asking questions. The cuts, the scrapes, the bruises.
What do you tell her?
You have a drinking problem.
It's horrible.
A drinking problem?
Mr. Almeida walked out of his apartment to hack Mrs. Almeida into many pieces. Instead, he woke up in a hospital with 2 broken arms and a restraining order.
Whoa, hell yeah, that's some serious shit. That's so much responsibility now.
Idiots.
Oh, they got clients now.
Miss Jacinto's working papers have been denied.
Tell her not to worry.
The community really loves these guys.
We have, lots of pastries and fruit. And each other.
Miss Jacinto, you come.
From the look she gave him at the end of the last season, and even right now, she's still in the mat hard.
Place smells like dog shit. Someone get this poor man a drink.
How's the view up Nesbitt's ass?
Never heard of him. Is this an Irish gang?
There was a time when the Irish owned Hell's Kitchen.
Now that Wilson Fisk is gone, all these other villains and gangs and organizations are gonna come out the woodwork.
The Yakuza piss on them all.
I don't know about all that now.
Make Hell's Kitchen ours again.
Oh shit! Who the fuck shot this shit up? Because if it wasn't Kingpin's people, this is the true next major player in the city. Oh shit! Come on, Matt.
Matt, don't make a thing. Half the people in here are carrying guns.
Yeah, but none of them have their finger tapping the trigger.
He can hear his finger tapping the trigger? Yo, Matt!
You guys need to get the hell out of here before I end up in the only place hotter than this.
We're a private law firm.
A trustworthy one. Quite a reputation after you took out Wilson Fisk.
Yeah, see, I knew it was because they took out Fist. Now everyone wants their business. Oh, shit.
She's bleeding.
Every time I think we've seen it all, Hell's Kitchen manages to...
Oh, I thought that was a hole in the wall. It was a hole in the person.
It's over 100 degrees out here tonight, Sergeant. Why would an Irish mobster wear body armor to a private meeting inside his own club?
So he's saying that guy was in on it? He was. Wait a minute. That dude was going to crack that bottle on that guy's head because he knew there was a traitor. And that guy probably expected to get out of the way or some shit.
Downtown office thinks we got new players in Hell's Kitchen, and whoever they are, paramilitary type organization with the training, knowledge, and hardware to take out half the city.
I have no idea who it could be. I know a good amount about Marvel.
I think I can rattle some cages, see who talks.
But if I can't stop you, at least I can do is help. I have a guy I can talk to, maybe come back with a few puzzle pieces.
Be careful.
You don't get to say that.
Their whole dynamic of their relationship is just on its head now that he knows he's Daredevil.
Your name is Steve Schaefer, and I am your wife, Isabel. And other than the beer that was wasted when that bottle sliced through your flesh, I have got no regrets.
Oh, so he's under there under a different name. No one knows he's there. Haha. Okay, Karen.
Because you ain't no dead.
What'd you just say?
Shit.
Ah, fuck.
Irish had a whole squad massacre tonight.
That's a damn shame, because I'm fresh out of sympathy cards.
Military-grade firepower. High volume.
Look at his eyes. His eyes look so cool.
Come on, D.
Come on, D. It's weird watching him operate with the suit on. It's like a whole new show.
What's your name?
Foggy, Franklin Nelson.
Never heard of you.
I've known Smitty for a long time.
Smitty? Do I know Smitty?
Mis hermanos, el fuego dice aquí. Y aún así se lo resistió.
Oh, that must be where they had the gun that killed all those people. That's a military grade case for a big ass gun. This is like another way of showing how savage and brutal these people are. Like it's in a butcher shop. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Paying up from that. What the fuck? That's the cartel, right? Put him on meat hooks.
Helped a guy named Pope. Hey, we got his operation sorted. A couple of months later, he was back on his Harley doing whatever it is you guys do.
You help Hope?
That was the guy in the beginning of the episode?
Knife isn't in my neck, so I have to believe that right now, you and I are on the same side.
Okay, Foggy.
You got guts, Harvey.
He really does. Holy shit.
I always knew that they will come for me, but I thought I would be dead first.
I'm gonna get some help.
No,
You gotta ask questions, man. Who is they?
no, they, him. It's one man.
What the fuck? John Barenthal. He's some ex-military. Is he Punisher? Because I'm thinking of like an organization of people that shoot up, and there aren't any that are military. Punisher is though. And when he said one guy, and of course John Barenthal would play a high-profile character, it has to be Punisher. I think it's Punisher. That's his whole thing from what I know in the comics, bro. He wipes out fucking gangs and shit. Whoa! How the fuck did he get there so fast? Let's go, man! Let's go! Oh my god! Holy shit! If this guy is not the Punisher, I'm gonna be so mad because I just hyped myself up for nothing. Damn, got him spitting up blood. Woohoo!
Bang.
Whoa, that was the name of episode 2. Bang. Wait. Okay. Now I gotta stop this for the next episode, please. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Daredevil season 2, episode 1. Okay, so that has to be Punisher. It has to be. I know too much about Marvel, and I felt like they let us know that was him. by saying one man. It was one guy. He's coming off as like the Terminator. He's coming off as like some unstoppable killing machine. This all describes Punisher. The military shit, the stoic attitude where he seems to be emotionless. And a high profile character like John Barenthal would absolutely be somebody that I would choose to play him. Hopefully it's him. If it's not, I just got myself hyped for nothing. Either way, he's a major player. I mean, he doesn't have like the crossbone bulletproof vest and stuff. Not that the Punisher really has an outfit, but they, like when it went to him, it focused in on the boots. Like the whole combat getup is part of the Punisher's identity. He doesn't have like an actual suit. Well, I mean, he does actually have a suit. But if we're just getting introduced to him now, he's not going to be in the full garb with the white gloves and the bulletproof vest and the white skull on it. Man, what if it is him though? It gotta be. First thing we're going to talk about though, that we do know for sure, Matt in this new suit, there's black. It feels like there's more black on it than when we saw it in the end of the first season. And we know that the black parts are bulletproof, so maybe he wanted to go in on the bulletproof capacity of it. Not that it mattered when the guy shot him in the face. I think he shot him past all the masks, and I don't think he was quick enough to block it. He got knocked off the roof. But just the difference in the blackness of his eyes when he's talking to people. It feels like a whole new show, like I said during the recap. Instead of him having that, looking like a Ninja Turtle with the cloth going over his head to cover his eyes, even though he didn't need it, but just to hide his identity, the all black get up. And I'm sure something's gonna come up, if not in this season, maybe in the Defenders or season 3, where he's gonna lose his suit, something's gonna happen, and he's gonna have to go back to his masked man get up, and it's gonna be awesome. For right now, I'm glad we have Matt in his official Daredevil suit. It just changes the show so much. He's official. The tone of the show and the way it's shot is a different feel too. Now it feels more like a TNT drama series, and in the first one I'd consider it like a HBO limited series or even a Netflix limited series. It did not feel like something that they were going to keep going for like even 6, 7, or 8 seasons, like, you know, a show. But now it has that feel. When they were playing pool in the first season, it would have felt like it would have been more intense. The lighting would have been brighter, it would have been more colorful. There would have been more scenes of, well, actually there was a scene of him when he heard the guy's heart beating fast. But even the way that was shot, if this was the first season, I felt like that would have been more intense. It would have been more movie-like. In this one, it just seemed like more dramatic. The film looks a little more grainy. It doesn't look more focused on the sharpness. I think that's what it is. They changed the sharpness for this season. I don't know too much about film stuff, cameras. I don't know if this is something obvious. This is something that they announced that they were doing beforehand. If you're a filmmaker, if I'm using the wrong word, I apologize, but there is a difference in not just the presentation, but the visual part of season 2, just off the first episode. And with Punisher being introduced, or if not Punisher, this high profile guy, I'm calling him Punisher until I'm shown that he's someone otherwise. With him being implemented, that would explain why they went with a more grainy look, because it makes stuff look more hardcore. It makes stuff scarier. And I thought we were getting a new ethnic group added, well, criminal group added to the show, the Irish, but I guess not. They got wiped out almost as quickly as they were introduced. Of course, we already had Italians, which is Kingpin and his crew. We had the Chinese, we've had the Russians, and now we have the Irish. I'm sure we're gonna get to the Jamaicans. We're gonna get to maybe the Japanese. There's a whole bunch of other ethnicities with criminal groups in New York that can be added, but I thought the Irish were going to be major players. It seemed like with the whole Catholicism and just where they're at, the part of the city of Hell's Kitchen they're at, you know, the Irish gang would be a smart choice to take, but then it just completely flipped it on its head. And the whole thing of that guy having the vest on, that's a big mystery right now. Even Matt brought it up, and I was thinking it too, and the phone going off in his pocket. None of that was by accident, but I just thought, you know, maybe it was his wife calling. Nope, there's more at play here with that guy and that whole intro. It's not as simple. And even the guy that got away, there's something more at play there. And what I predicted would happen in the first season, it looks like that's going to come to fruition. Matt's going to be dealing with clients from his law firm, and he's going to help them by dressing up in a suit and going out at night if he has to get to the bottom of some of these cases. Because, you know, some of these people are dealing with shady people, like actual criminals. And sometimes the only way they listen to what's being told to them is through fists and being beat up, not by a lawyer, a blind lawyer at that, and foggy coming up to you trying to press you. I knew that's what was going to happen, and they would be more so side missions, not really the main things that are going on. Like right now, it seems like the main thing that they're working on, even though the guy's a client. Is he a client? client, but he pressed Matt and Foggy in a bar, and he didn't even show up at the offices the right way. But he did come to them off of their reputation. He said you guys were considered trustworthy lawyers, so you might as well consider that. He's a client. He came to them. He asked them. So it looks like not just the side missions are gonna be something that Matt dresses up in a suit for and get presented to him through clients, but even main mission, the main plot of this is gonna come through a client. It's not something that he just saw like an explosion on TV and is gonna go investigate it for himself. Nope, the guy came to him. He didn't even know the shooting occurred until the guy came to him. You thought that would have been something Matt was listening to on a scanner or something and would have wanted to gotten to the bottom to. But like the guy said, they just chalked it up to gang on gang violence. But nope, there's something bigger at play here. It was one guy. It was one fucking guy. Gotta be Punisher. Gotta be. And lastly, let's just talk about how Foggy and Matt are friends again. They had that sweet intro with them walking down the street, just giggling, having a good old time. Felt like the beginning of the first season when Foggy knew nothing about Matt and his extracurricular activities, as we'll put it, but now he knows, and he's still able to get back in that mood. That's how much he trusts Matt. That's how much he knows Matt is doing, and they're doing the right thing. Not even that he's putting himself in danger, but he's putting himself in danger for something good. It felt really weird. The end of the first season, those last 3 or 4 episodes when him and Foggy weren't talking, or they were just on bad terms, it was like a knife into the ribs of the show, and it just wouldn't come out because they weren't friends, let alone partners. They weren't even friends. So for Foggy to know and him, Matt, to still be on good terms, it's awesome. It's great. That means Matt, that's one less thing he has to worry about, keeping this from his best friends. And he has another person in his corner that he can trust, if in case he's bleeding out, leaking somewhere, on the brink of death. He doesn't have to like climb into someone's window and hope they won't report him or something like that, and hope they'll nope. He can call up Foggy, explain everything to him, and he can arrange some way to pick him up. Foggy will save him or die trying. I don't know if he wants to put Foggy in those positions too many times, but yeah, it just shows the whole change of dynamic of the show. Foggy knows, but they're still good, and I'm glad. No Kingpin. Don't know how much he appears in this season, but his presence is absolutely missed, and hopefully he gets brought back in. But if we get Punisher, if this guy's Punisher, Kingpin, we don't need you right away. If anything stood out to you in this episode, or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're family, you know that. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love. We're back, and I'm out.